Quarterback in the league. Oh, what a catch by Jay Nathaniel. That touchdown, Hurricanes.
Shooter taking a shot deep. Open target. Turn left to right. Sets off. Oh,
down.
Watch who's going to step. He's going to go for the. It fell from the sky into Aaron Ice.
Welcome tonight to game one of our YouTube doubleheader. I'm Dustin Hall. We're in Baton Rouge, Louisiana as the 0-2 LSU Tigers play host to the 0-2 Texas A&M Aggies. Live from Tiger Stadium, a.k.a. Death Valley, it looks to be a packed house tonight of 102,000 strong, making it the 5th largest city in the state of Louisiana, at least for the next hour plus of action. Joining me in the booth tonight is Greg Cooksey. Greg, what are your thoughts on what we'll see tonight?
Well, looking forward to seeing one of these two teams breaking their losing streak. They both had a rough start to the year.
Nice return up the middle, up to the 30-yard line. Colby Wiersma for 33 yards. As we start off here, 1st and 10 from the 31. Looks like pistol formation, 2 backs, 2 wide receivers to the right. Drops back, looking left. Shakes off 1 sack, throws it away out of bounds. It's a good throwaway on that one.
It was a nice athleticism on the part of Moses King there to avoid the being sacked.
Line up, trips to the left. Moses King fakes the handoff over the middle. Caught, shakes off 1 tackle, gets a first down on the play. Adrian Bresca.
Well, Moses King showing some good escapability here so far this evening. Pretty impressive.
1st and 10 from the 43. We got offset pistol. Twins to the right, man in motion, drops back, throws it off into the flat. Ooh, almost picked off on that one.
Yeah, not a good read right there by Moses King at all, almost an interception.
Let's see if he settles down this go-round. To the left, to the right, 1 next to him in the back. Fakes the handoff, looks long to the right, nice grab. Gain of 21 by Nicholas Williams.
Williams doing a great job making an athletic play right there as he burns the Texas A&M defender.
Good to see Moses King getting going here early. Let's see if he can build on it. We've got a 1st and 10 on the Texas A&M side at the 36. 2 wide receivers left, 2 backs in the backfield, going to run an option. Stuffed on the play. I can't tell who that was. That was Cody Lawrence on the tackle there.
It looks like he confused Moses King a little bit there. King didn't know if he wanted to take out the ball or pitch the football off or whatever.
2nd and 14 from the 40. Man in motion. Gives this time. Nice run up the middle there. Gain of 10 by Christopher Jones.
LSU doing a good job with the ball on the ground here, whether it's Jones or whether it's King.
1st 3rd down in the game, 3rd and 4. Trips to the left. Drops back, looking, gets it away. Nice route there. Josh Knight getting 14.
It's also nice that he was able to get out on his own. Nobody within a 5-yard radius of him.
All right, 1st red zone attempt of the game here. Fakes the handoff, looks left, gets it off into the flat. Josh Knight again with a catch of 4.
And nice to get those little gains when you're on offense as well.
Looking at 2nd and 6 from the 13-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers right. Man in motion. Gives up the middle. Christopher Jones, gain of 8 on the play and a 1st down.
Nice job of blocking there by that LSU offensive line, opening up a nice size hole for Christopher Jones.
Got 1st and goal from the 5, trips to the right, 1 man next to King in the backfield. Attempts a bubble screen there, a little bit misread.
Yeah, I think that throw was a little rushed there on the part of Moses King. I think he had a little bit more time to let a play develop.
Starting to wonder maybe he's getting a little anxious to get that first TD of the season. Going to try the bubble screen again. And there it is, the first career passing touchdown for Moses King. LSU's up 6.
Well, good for you, Moses King. I thought that was a little bit of a too far of a lead, but it's great to get that first career touchdown.
Kick is up, and it's good. Make it 7-0, 6:55 here in the 1st quarter for LSU.
Well, that was a great first drive by LSU. There's nothing to be upset about at all. Moses King looked a little anxious at first, but he settled down and gets LSU on the board.
Let's see if Texas A&M can answer back here with their first drive of the game. Nice deep kick, taking about 5 yards deep, and we're just going to take a knee on this one. That was Andrew. Well, here comes Andrew Grigsley leading out Texas A&M. Kind of curious to see if their passing game gets in rhythm here today.
Well, it's going to have to if they want to get a win.
And with the first play, we see a play action pass that he just gets away.
Too much air underneath that ball. Not a very good throw at all.
Trips to the left, man to the left of him as he takes the snapping shotgun, fakes the handoff, looks over the middle, pass dropped.
Yeah, it's not so far a good start for Terrell Allen. He's got to get better reads and he's got to get better trajectory on that football.
First third down of the game for Texas A&M. Let's see what they do here. Going to run a draw play up the middle. Grigsley loses 3. Nice stop on the play there by George Smith.
A little too much. A&M trying to do a little too much here and some confusing play calling.
Let's see if LSU can keep the momentum here as the punt goes away. Fielded at the 41, returned up the middle, cutting it to the right. One man, oh, nice return by Markel Lewis at 24 yards, sets him up for the great field position.
Absolutely, and it's always nice to be able to get in good position on offense.
First and 10 at the Texas A&M 33. Fakes the handoff, looks right, just throws it a little too far.
And Texas A&M having some coverage problems here. They're not able to keep up with these LSU receivers.
Trips to the left, man to the left of Moses, takes the snap, looking, throws left. Another nice pickup, makes a man miss. First down, Markel Lewis.
Yeah, that's Daniel Hinsring not able to make that tackle there. Got to make those open field tackles.
Offset pistol, man in motion. Fakes the handoff, read option. Plenty of room for King, makes a man miss, gets 12 yards.
Moses King doing a great job making plays with his legs all night this evening.
First and 10 inside the red zone again at the 11. Drops back, looking over, catches it. Brexa, gain of 4, gonna bring up a 2nd and 6.
It's almost too easy there for Aiden Brexa, the way he comes back to that football and finds the open space.
Got to see if either of these defenses are going to be able to get some pressure. Empty backfield, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Man comes in motion. Just throws it away on that one. Didn't like what he saw.
Well, you talked about getting pressure. That was a nice job there by Grady Frost, getting some pressure in there, making Moses King throw a terrible pass.
Coming out in shotgun, trips to the right, drops back, looking, trying to hit his man out of the backfield. Heard the footsteps.
And Cody Lawrence in there knocking the ball away. Nice stand there by Texas A&M as a defense.
Field goes up and good. Skylar. Kickoff. Oh, go ahead.
You're disappointed if you're Texas A&M giving up points there, but that was a good stand, and their game's still within reach here. They're only down by 2 scores. That's not out of reach, but you got to get a touchdown here.
Going to start out first and 10 at the 25. I formation. Allen under center. Fakes the handoff, drops back, dumps it off into the flat. Makes a man miss, gets a first down. Juju Macic.
A nice little play there by Texas A&M.
We're going to line up. Trips to the left, first and down from the 36. Allen drops back. Over the middle, nice breakup on the play there. I believe that was number 33. Chris Ty. I formation. Tied in motion to the right. Allen fakes the handoff. Looking, plenty of time. Fires deep down the left-hand side. Incomplete pass, defended on the play by J.J. Smoke.
Yeah, nice tight defense there by J.J. Smoke.
Got a 3rd and 10, trips to the left. Man next to Allen, drops back, looking. Another deep bomb down the left-hand side. And again, this time, Colby Wiersma on the defense.
But Terrell Allen, not afraid to take shots. Not a bad idea, but this LSU secondary up to the challenge this evening so far. Nice plays by Wiersma and Smoke on back-to-back plays.
Nice punt on this one, fielded at the 24. Makes a man miss. Gets it back up to about the 33-yard line. Markel Lewis for 9 yards. LSU so far looks like they've been controlling the yardage altogether. Texas A&M needs to hold them here and get the offense going. Fakes the handoff, read option. King again takes a hit on the play.
That's a big hit there to have to take.
Easton Spence lit him up.
Well, Moses King clearly not afraid to go one-on-one with defenders, but he paid for it a little bit there.
2nd down and 2, trips to the right. Gonna hand it off up the middle. Fighting for 7 yards. Christopher Jones with a great run there.
And, Texas A&M's defensive line is going to have to do a lot better job. They have let holes come open quite a bit each time LSU's got the ball, and LSU's doing big things with it.
2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right. Hand again to Christopher Jones as he gains 4 this time.
A nice job by Texas A&M trying to seal up those holes, but Jones showing some aggressiveness, trying to throw a stiff arm there.
2nd down and 6 on the A&M side of the field yet again. Man in motion. Hand off to Jones. Makes a man miss. Nice cut. Makes another. Breaks a tackle. Finally brought down after a gain of 13.
I believe Chase Matthews was trying to hang on for a little bit, making a tackle, just wasn't able to bring him down.
Got 1st and 10 from the 34, to the right, to the left. And they're going to give to Jones one more time. This time A&M was able to snuff that one out.
Yeah, Cody Lawrence does a great job getting to the backfield and then not getting confused with what was going to go on with the ball. A lot of defenders might have, but Lawrence just stays home and makes a great play.
2nd and 10. Give yet again. This time a gain of 13 for the backup running back, Ryan Nego Jr.
Easton Spence with a stop there.
2 to the left, 2 to the right. Jones next to King. Wide receiver screen, makes a man miss, breaks a tackle, breaks a 3rd, and finally gets knocked out of bounds. Nicholas Williams for 16.
Yeah, nice carry there. It looks like Weston Wimbley tried to knock him off his route a little bit. No, excuse me, that was Brady Boutwell that tried to knock him off, just not strong enough to bring him to the ground.
LSU 3rd drive, 3rd trip to the red zone. We've got 1st and goal from the 5. We're going to run a read option. Moses King says, I can do it through the air and I can do it on the ground.
It's just an inexcusable touchdown given up right there by Texas A&M. Nobody there at all, a big hole opening up. And that's pretty much been the story of this game so far for A&M's defense.
And with the extra point, it's 17-0 LSU over A&M with 2:44 left in the 1st quarter. What does A&M need to do here on this drive to get something going?
I tried to get this ground game going because we've only seen it once, maybe twice so far tonight, and unfortunately they're just not in sync with their passing game right now.
Nice little return there by Grigley, gain of 30, going to put it about the 28, I do believe. That LSU Tigers defense only giving up 1 yard per play so far in this one.
Well, I mean, the play calling's not been good for Texas A&M on offense either. That's part of it.
Going to line up I formation. Pitches it out. Grigley trying to make a man miss, but brought down on the play for a loss of 5 by Tyler Rogowski.
And that's just an awful job right there on the offensive line. Rogowski getting through. Weak attempt of a block by a lineman right there.
2 receivers left, 2 receivers right, pistol formation. Allen drops back, looking, hits a man over the middle. Taylor Stewart, gain of 9 on the play. Brings up 36.
It's little things like this that are going to get Texas A&M back into this football game. They just kind of keep up doing what you're doing right now.
Sometimes it's good just to hit little building plays instead of the long shots. They're 0 for 2 on 3rd down so far, but this one's 3rd and 6 and manageable. Trips to the left, pistol formation, makes an audible at the line. Drops back, looking, pressure on the play, brought down for the sack for a loss of 6 yards. Kobe Williams.
Yeah, and again, it's just a big body. Looks like Tristan Tate's in there too, but just a horrible job blocking by Texas A&M's offensive line. Again, they're not able to handle the size of LSU's defensive line.
So 3rd drive, 3rd punt for A&M. Good coverage on that one, though. Only a 3-yard return on the play. So let's see what LSU can do on this drive. They're 3 for 3 on drives and red zone appearances. Got 2 wide receivers to the right. Gonna fake the handoff, the read option again. Moses King, gain of 9.
And why not go back to the ground, and why not let him run it? Because, again, he's getting big things done. He's got the vision to see where Texas A&M's defenders aren't.
2nd and 1. Drops back, looking, plenty of time, hits his man over the middle. Adian Brex again, 3rd catch on the night for 27 yards.
And Texas A&M had a rusher coming around the edge, and Moses King gets rid of the ball just at the right time before he gets smacked.
1st and 10. Looks over the middle, drops it off again, plenty of room, makes a man miss, finally brought down. Markel Lewis, gain of 25.
Markel Lewis has been big not only on special teams but on offense this evening. And again, coverage issues galore for Texas A&M's defense. This has not been a good start for either their offense or defense.
So the 4th drive for LSU in the 1st quarter, their 4th appearance in the red zone. They're going to come out with the offset pistol. H-back in motion. Give up the middle. Christopher Jones, gain of 9 on the play, going to bring up 2nd and 1.
LSU attacking the heart of that Texas A&M defense, which basically A&M has no answer for LSU. I don't know how they get this together.
Trips to the left, drops back, looking, throws it away. He had a little bit of pressure coming from his right side there.
He did, and that's the one thing Texas A&M has done well. When LSU's gotten the ball in the red zone, that's put pressure.
Gonna run that offset pistol again, give on the play to Christopher Jones, and this time he is stopped on a 3rd down, brings up 4th and inches. Nice stop by Cody Lawrence.
Yeah, nice play for Lawrence to push his way in there.
And LSU decides they are gonna go for it, even though it is 4th down. Give on the play again to Jones. They're not going to stop him that time. 23-0 LSU on top of Cameron.
Well, I mean, this is just what LSU needs to do here. Dare Texas A&M to stop them on the ground, which they have not done all night. And they're up big here to start.
Extra point, good on the play, 24-0. Jones tonight has been able to, in his career, is now over 2,000 yards rushing. And there they are with the kickoff. Nice room down the right side. Finally tripped up after a gain of 38.
Maybe Andrew Grigley has just added some life and some energy to this Texas A&M team overall.
And now we're at the end of the 1st quarter. It's 24-0. LSU out in front. Stay tuned. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. Back to the action here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Let's see what we can do. Drops back. Allen looking. Deep shot down the right-hand side. He has a man. Taylor Stewart gain of 44, and with that, Texas A&M with their first trip inside the LSU red zone.
Yeah, nice job there by Texas A&M. That kickoff clearly got them going.
Let's see if they can build on this. We have 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Single back, Allen under center, drops back, looking, dumps it off into the flat. No gain on the play, but it was a completion.
Well, at least they didn't give up a sack.
There we go, double tight, shotgun. Fakes the handoff, Allen gonna keep it. Hit sticks one guy as another brings him down. Gain of 7 on the play, 3rd and 3.
Yeah, Trey Hawkins just totally faked out on that.
Got trips to the left. Man next to Allen. Drops back. We got a screen pass. Set up nicely downfield. Touchdown Aggies. Brian Cox.
Well, that's a nice way for Terrell Allen and this Aggies offense to kind of settle themselves down, get the jitters out of their system, and that's a huge touchdown.
And they're going to go ahead and go for 2 here with 8:08 left in the second quarter.
I think A&M's in a position where they've got to do this every time they score.
And just short, not going to make it. Stopped on the play by number 18.
Let's see, George Smith with a nice save there to save Texas A&M from getting 2 points. But if you're Texas A&M, you've got some momentum now.
So 8:03 here in the second quarter. It's 24-6 LSU over Texas A&M. Let's see. To be able to turn this thing around, they're going to have to get a stop eventually. This needs to be the drive.
Yes, absolutely. You've got momentum on your side if you're Texas A&M. Got to take advantage.
King going to come out and run the option play. Snuffed out on that one by Dior Banks the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job by Dior Banks the 4th there to continue this momentum. Texas A&M is feeling it now. Let's see how much more interesting they're able to make this.
Got 2 wide receivers left, 2 wide receivers right. King going to drop back, looking. Shot down the left-hand side. Plenty of room. 25, 15, 5. Touchdown, Tigers.
And a nice job there by Adam Breska to be able to totally beat Daniel Hensling on that. Daniel Hensling just completely behind on his opposite number, and LSU makes Texas A&M, as soon as they get some momentum, pay for it.
30-6, 7:39 to go here in the second quarter. Extra point pending. Kick is up. Kick is good. Makes it 31-6 Tigers. Let's see if Tamu can answer back yet again on this one.
Well, if they want to get back into this game, they're going to hope to. I'd like to see a shot here taken. Terrell Allen has proven he's not afraid to do it. Let's see if he's able to connect on one.
Nice return again by Grigley, so let's see if he can go ahead and get something rolling like they did the last time he had one. They don't have anything going on the ground yet, though.
No, they don't. That's going to be a key to getting back into this. You can't just rely on your passing game.
2 wide receivers to the left, 1 up to the top of the screen. Allen drops back, looking. Had a man broken up on the play by Chris Ty.
I mean, LSU's defensive backs are playing nasty right now.
Trips to the top of the screen, 1 back next to Allen in the backfield. Drops back, looking. Hits a man, makes 1 miss. Can't get past the second. Stewart for a gain of 28.
Yeah, nice job there by Stewart, completely blowing his way past the defender right there. And I said I kind of wanted to see Terrell Allen take a shot there. He did it. J.J. Smoke.
Go ahead.
J.J. Smoke was the guy that was beaten.
Trips to the top of the screen. Allen drops back again, dumps it off. Hits his man Grigley, gain of 5 on the play.
A smart read there by Allen finding Grigley. Nobody completely open, so he finds a guy over the middle that's able to get him some yards.
2 wide receivers at the bottom, tied in on the left. Drops back, looking, plenty of time over the middle again, this time to Davis Jr., gain of 7, first down, Texas A&M.
That was kind of a dangerous throw into double coverage there, but Davis Jr. able to make the catch.
Tied in motion to the right-hand side. Hits the tight end in the flat, going to make a man miss down the right-hand sideline. Pilkington, gain of 15, first down into the red zone.
Yeah, nice play there by Brian Pilkington. You can see kind of not accounted for right there. Tyler Rogansky tries to come up and make a play, but not before he's able to pick up a first down.
So 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line here. We have 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Pistol formation, drops back, looking over the middle, hits his man. Gain of 12, Davis Jr.
Yeah, that's something you can't do if you're LSU's defense. You can't allow a guy to go over the middle, wide open there. And you saw the irritation of J.J. Smoke at the end of that play.
Allen under center, drops back yet again. This time going to hit his man out in the flat, makes a man miss, gets down to about the 1 or 2, James Hunter.
Nice continuation here by Texas A&M. I like what they're doing on this drive.
Trips to the right, Grigley to the left of Allen, drops back, looking, decides to tuck it into the end zone by the big man.
Yeah, I was going to say, the big man does a great job being aggressive right there. I don't think LSU wanted any part of him running, and he knew that.
12-31, 5:58 left in the second quarter. Make that 13-31 with the extra point. So now we need to see if A&M can slow down this offensive attack of LSU. It started out based off run, and now it seems to have gone to the pass here lately.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get a stop, and that's pretty much what you got to do the rest of this game. If you're going to have any chance at all, you got to make LSU punt the ball, and that's something they've not been able to do.
Wiersma with a nice return of 28 on that. LSU nearly has the offensive yardage numbers doubled so far in this one.
Yeah, I was going to say 291 yards, and we're not even at halftime yet. That's how dominant they've been.
Moses King drops back, hits his man on a nice little slant route. Williams gain of 14.
Yeah, and I mean, the LSU's wide receivers are just a step ahead of everybody on Texas A&M right now. And I mean, at this point, I don't know if I see Texas A&M being able to make any adjustment that's going to solve that.
Trips to the left, offset pistol. King fakes the handoff. Now he's going to take it himself. Gain of 11 on the play.
Moses King just pushing the ball forward for LSU.
So 1st and 10 yet again on the Texas A&M side of the ball. 2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right. Fakes the handoff to the offset back, makes a man miss on the sack and gets it away. That was a good throwaway on that one.
It was, and Texas A&M trying to do everything they can to bring him down. He just wasn't able to bring him down.
2 to the left, 2 to the right, offset back, drops back, looking to the right, dumps it. Gain of 23 to Markel Lewis.
What an impact Markel Lewis has had on this game.
I agree, and it's nice to see Moses King finally starting to play like the recruit that everybody thought he was.
Absolutely, he was a very highly sought recruit. And, it's nice here this 3rd game of the season. Big performance like this could really turn the season around for LSU.
2 backs in the backfield next to him. That's twice now they've ran that play, both with the same results. I think King needs to think a little quicker on his feet and get that pitch out.
Absolutely, but also Lawrence was right there waiting for him. A nice Since there by Cody Lewis.
We're going to run that offset pistol formation. H-back going to go in motion. Handoff on the play. Makes a man miss, but he doesn't make the second. Nice run by Christopher Jones.
Yeah, Easton Spence over pursues there, as does Cody Lewis, but he's finally being brought down by Daniel Hensley.
With that, it's going to bring up 3rd and 7 just outside of the red zone here. Anxious to see if they run or pass. Off 2 backs, both sides of him, drops back. Looking, plenty of time, man in his face, makes the pass, no, out of bounds, incomplete.
That started there with D.R. Banks the fourth with the pressure that he puts on there. A great stop by Texas A&M, but you want LSU to have to punt the ball, not try to kick a field goal.
The kick is up, and the kick is good. With that, with 4:15 left here in the second quarter, LSU up 34-13. Let's see if Texas A&M can trade 7 for 3 on this one.
Well, they're going to have to.
Nice return up the middle. Gets it up to about the 26, 27-yard line for Grigley as the Texas A&M Aggies get ready to take the field back again on offense.
Well, what they did last time worked for them, so let's try to see if they do it again.
Allen drops back, surveys the field, dumps it off to Grigley in the flat, fights a man off, gets it up to the 35, gain of 8.
Texas A&M is starting to get there a little bit. 157 yards now by Terrell Owens and Grigsley. Again, look at the aggressiveness there. Nice way to fight, to move the ball up the field.
Going to bring up a 2nd and 2, just short of the 35. 2 backs in the backfield with Allen. Fakes the handoff, throws it over the middle, busted away by LeBlanc.
Yeah, Maverick LeBlanc. If he would have been turned around, might have had a pick 6 right there. Allen throws it right into his back.
3rd and manageable. Handoff, Grigley up the middle, loss of 1 on the play, going to bring up 4th down.
You've got to do better than that if you're Texas A&M. Running the football in that situation with a offensive line that has not been able to block tonight was not the right thing.
Little under 4 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Punt away by Texas A&M. Fielded about the 25. Can't make the first man miss. Return of 8 by Markel Lewis.
And that's fine because Markel Lewis has done a lot of other things tonight.
That is very true. So 1st and 10 from the 35. The offset pistol formation. H-back in motion. Drops back, looking, surveying. Drops it off in the flat, dropped on the pass.
Well, he completely heard footsteps there. That's a catch that has to happen.
2 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 2 backs next to Moses King. And once again, they're going to try that option look, and once again, they don't make the pitch. Loss of 4 on the play. Cody Lawrence with his 3rd tackle for loss.
Well, we've talked about people that have made impacts. What about Cody Lawrence? He has played his heart out here this evening on defense.
It is good to see players like him that step up no matter the circumstances. Drops back, looking left, takes a shot down the left sideline. Williams with the catch and makes it. Gain of 28 on the play.
Yeah, and again, this is just a situation, LSU offensively, just a step ahead of Texas A&M. Brady Boutwell unable to cover Williams there.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 43. 3 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. King takes the snap, fakes the handoff, read option. Plenty of space up the middle on that one. Gain of 20 by Moses King.
Moses King determined that he is going to come through for his team anyway this evening.
With that, we've got 2:54 left here in the second quarter, just outside the Texas A&M red zone. Going to line up shotgun formation, back to the right, trips to the bottom of the screen. Handoff on the play to Jones. Stiff arms a man as he goes out of bounds. Looks like a gain of 6.
Weston Wembley in there with on the stop in there.
Trips to the right. Going to run a wide receiver screen. Dangerous play. Denton Jackson.
Yeah, nice job there by Denton Jackson to really cover the LSU offense.
3rd down and 4. Moses King going to drop back. We got a half-gap screen. Nice blocking downfield. Trucks one man, rides another for a few yards. Christopher Jones gain of 8. First down LSU. Here we go, 1st and goal from about the 9-yard line. 2 wide receivers left, 2 wide receivers right. King drops back, looking, over the middle, touchdown. Brexa, 9 yards, 3rd touchdown pass of the night for Moses King.
Again, Brexa just making his way through this Texas A&M defense. Not much else that could be said. Nice pitch and catch right there.
40-13, 2:10 left to play here in the 2nd quarter. Extra point up and good, make it 41-13 LSU. Tamu, if they want to get anything going, needs a score here on this drive to end the first half of play.
I mean, a nice long drive and then a score at the end of it would be the most ideal situation for Texas A&M.
Nice deep kick on that one. Grigley just going to take a knee. Texas A&M going to start with the ball on their own 25. 3 timeouts, 2:10 left to play. Plenty of time. 2 wide receivers to the left. Allen under center, drops back, looks to the left, throws it out of bounds.
Well, overthrowing receivers like that is going to get you nothing. And that may sound apropos, but I mean, it's just not good.
Allen drops back yet again, dumps it off. Gain of 7 on the play by Brian Cox. That's his 2nd catch on the night. Trips to the right, pistol formation. Allen drops back, looking, tries to drop it off. Nice snag on the play. I can't make out quite who that was yet. Chris Ty with the interception.
I mean, nice awareness there by Ty to read the eyes of Terrell Allen. And that's just the worst possible time to throw an interception. You've got your backs to the end zone. You're trying to drive the ball on the other team's side of the field. Your own side of the field, not good.
Nice pass on the play there. Gain of 11 to Markel Lewis. Once again inside the Texas A&M red zone. Trips right, out of shotgun. King fakes the handoff. Read option. Another gain of 10 on the play. It seems like it's good for that every time they run it.
Yes, it does. Heston Spence with his 5th tackle.
King drops back, looking, throws it away out of the back of the end zone.
Cletus Frost there.
Minute 27 left here in the 2nd quarter. We have 2 wide receivers to the right. Give on the play to Jones. Makes a man miss. Gonna fight his way in. Touchdown, Christopher Jones.
Well, Daniel Hensling almost had him. He was pulling on his jersey, trying to do everything he could to get him down, and Christopher Jones just runs right through him. There you see Hensling trying to bring him down, can't do it.
47-13 now, a minute 22 left. 48-13 now with the extra point. Minute 22 left here in the 2nd quarter. We've said it time and time again, if Tamu wants to get back in this game, now is the time that it has to happen. They need to do something on offense with this last minute and a half left before the half.
Absolutely, and I do believe they get the ball to start the 2nd half, so if you can score here, then score when you get the ball in the 2nd half, then you might have something.
2 wide receivers to the left. Allen gonna drop back, looking, throws it over the middle. 7-yard pickup on the play by Bunny Hopper. I believe that's the first time I've said her name tonight.
Yeah, I believe it is.
2 wide receivers to the right. Allen going to drop back again. Throws it again over the middle. 1 man misses. Bunny Hopper again. 2 catches, 25 yards. Maybe they need to get her going.
Absolutely, because she's finding ways through this LSU defensive secondary, which has done a great job tonight. J.J. Smoke trying to get in there, unable to make a play.
1st and 10 from their own 45, running on a minute left in the first half. Trips to the right. Allen drops, looks over the middle. Snag on that one by Pilkington, gain of 9. Going to bring up a 2nd and 1.
Yeah, just keep going with these quick strikes here if you're Texas A&M. That's what's working.
Allen drops back again. Looking again, deep down the left-hand side. Has his man, Taylor Stewart, 47 yards. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, we talked about how LSU's receivers have been a step ahead all night of LSU's defense. Look at J.J. Smoke there. He's just smoked himself there by Taylor Stewart. Great job by getting on the board. And we saw some, we talked about Terrell Allen taking shots. They finally connecting here.
48-20, 52 seconds left here in the second quarter. The question I have is, did Texas A&M leave too much time on the clock?
I'd say, considering what LSU has been able to do on offense, that's a valid question.
Duke Stover with a nice return of 31 yards. It looks, LSU has about 2-to-1 pass to rush ratio yardage-wise, but they're pretty even on their play calls so far.
Yes, they have.
They're going to line up, shotgun formation. Back to the left of Moses King. King drops back, looking. Plenty of time, drops it off. Makes a man miss, another man miss, and then steps out of bounds. Markel Lewis gain of 27.
My man Ice Tray here, my teammate Ice Tray, is about put it best. I think Texas A&M is getting in the locker room, getting dressed for the second half, because they just have not shown up here in the first half, and it's inexplicable.
1st and 10, ball on the 42, 2 to the left. Drops back, deep shot, left-hand side. Hits his man down to the 5-yard line, Brexa.
Well, that is a nice save right there by Easton Spence, corrected by Daniel Hensley, but I don't know.
They hustle up to the line, put the tight end in motion, drops back, looks to the right-hand corner. Williams with the touchdown grab. Do you think he had his feet in on that one?
And let's look at the one. Looks like he did, yes.
Nice play. Way to hit the spot there by Moses King. He sure has turned it around today compared to his first 2 outings here in the CFSL.
He has, and if LSU can keep up this tempo, then they're going to present a lot of matchup problems for defenses as we get in here to the conference play, this Big 12.
We're at 55-20, 24 seconds left here in the second quarter. Nice return on the play, plenty of room, has an alley, gets it back up to about the 37-yard line. It seems to be one of their best plays so far is the kick return game.
Yes, it does, and they're setting themselves up well here. Again, just kind of maybe take another shot if you're Terrell Allen here. That seems to be your best bet to score this evening.
22 seconds left in the half, starting at their own 37-yard line. You have trips to the left. Wide receiver or running back lined up next to him. Dumps it off to Grigley. Gain of 3. Clock's running. 2nd and 7 as they scramble back to the line. Trips left again. Drops back. Looking. Shot down the left-hand side. Busted on the play by Wiersma. Going to bring up a 3rd and 7.
Wiersma doing a great job playing tight coverage right there.
1 for 6 on 3rd down so far. We're going to see a Hail Mary here. Drops back, looking, under pressure, throws it away. Or they give him the sack.
Wiersma in there again, and this is pretty typical for A&M.
One more try at the Hail Mary. Drops back, looking, throws off his back foot. Intercepted on the play. Can they make a return to the 35, down to the 32-yard line? Intercepted on the play by
Trey Hawkins.
Was that Hawkins?
It was, yes.
The defensive end back in coverage makes the interception. Well, with the first half done and over and LSU up by a large margin, what do you think needs to happen here in the second half to get things rolling the other way?
There's going to have to just be adjustments made across the board by Texas A&M. They have shown up somewhat on offense this evening, but defensively they are just out of sync. They have let LSU get tempo going, and anytime you let a team like that do anything like that, you are asking for a long night on defense, and that's what Texas A&M has done.
As you look there at the first half stats, you can see that, I mean, LSU has 100 yards more on passing, but the big discrepancy is the rushing yards and the time of possession, along with the 2 turnovers. But I don't think the 2 turnovers were really that detrimental in the whole scheme of things as much as the other 2 major categories there.
No, and I mean, if you're getting the ground game going, you might not even have those 2 interceptions. But this play calling for Texas A&M has been awful, and it's caused them to be out of sync. And you're seeing a very lopsided score as a result of that.
Spence on the return this time gets it up to about the 25, where Texas A&M will start off the third quarter trailing LSU 20-55. Trips to the right. Allen drops back, looking, time, goes ahead and tucks it, makes a man miss, makes a second miss, and finally sacked on the play by Tyler Rogowski.
Rogowski and Hawkins have been big this evening, and not the start to want for Texas A&M on offense.
Second down and 12 from their own 23. 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Allen dropped back under pressure again on the play, fumbles the ball, scooped up by Carlos Cooper.
I mean, again, Texas A&M just can't handle the meat on the defensive line of LSU.
3rd and 21 coming up. 1 for 7 on 3rd down so far. 2 to the left, 2 to the right, pistol formation. How many play calls do you have for this? Drops it off for an 8-yard gain to Davis.
Well, we talked about how poor A&M's rushing yardage stats are. I mean, 1 for 8 now on 3rd down. You can't go 1 for 8 and expect on 3rd down and expect to win a football game at all.
Punt fielded at the 40-yard line, makes a man miss, finally brought down. Return of 20 yards from Markel Lewis, and once again LSU starts out with premium field position.
I was just going to bring up that point. There, we're seeing again highlights from the tempo that they have been able to come up with. You never want to set them up like this. See how A&M's defense is able to respond.
The young freshman having a career day today. 4 touchdowns so far through the air, and I believe another one on the ground. Going to line up shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers left, 2 right. Drops back, looking over the middle, makes a man miss. Gain of about 15 on the play there by Nicholas Williams.
Well, again, just a great job here by the LSU receivers. Weston Wimbley in there at the stop.
Got a 1st and 10 at the 26, running that offset pistol formation. H-back in motion, fakes the handoff. Going to swing it back to the tight end. Gets a gain of 8, Hugo Swanson.
Now, Jacob Schneider's in here complaining about the checkdowns. That's the checkdown that you'd want. You definitely don't want that checkdown on 3rd and 20.
Another read option. This time snuffed out. Is only a gain of 1 by Moses King. Going to bring up Nope, go ahead.
Interesting situation here for Texas A&M's defense. Got to make a play.
3rd and inches, wide receiver screen. Nice comeback to the ball and then cut up field by Brexa for a gain of 6.
And LSU's done a great job with these screens tonight.
Got a 1st and goal. Nope, 1st and 10 at the 10. Apparently they can get a 1st down on this. 2 wide receivers left, 2 right. King drops back over the middle. Plenty of room. Touchdown, Nicholas Williams.
I don't know what more we can say here. I mean, this is like even worse than varsity versus the JV. That's how bad things are.
The score now 61-10. Moses King goes from 0 touchdowns and 6 interceptions entering this game to sitting at 5 touchdowns and 6 interceptions now. 1 away from evening it up 1-1 on those odds. LSU up 62-20, 6:50 left to go here in the 3rd.
And something had to give for one of these teams, and clearly LSU tonight, clearly something's given for Moses King.
Nice kickoff fielded 2 yards deep. Brings it out to about the 22-23. Would have been better off taking a knee on that one. As they show the stats again, look at the 1st down comparison.
Yeah. I mean, 24-7. That hard to win anytime that's the case.
Texas A&M coming out in pistol formation. Allen gonna drop back, looking, hits his man on a curl route. Bunny Hopper gain of 4 as she had to come back for the ball.
Yeah, nice little read there by Bunny Hopper. I try to run the ball here and try to get some runs mixed in with the passing.
2nd down and 6. Allen drops back under pressure, dumps it over the middle. I do believe working for a 1st down there, Davis Jr.
Yeah, Jafari Davis Jr. doing a nice job being there before Terrell Allen.
8th 1st down of the game. Terrell Allen, 2 wide receivers right. Grigley to the side of him. Tight end in motion. Going to drop back again. Looking. Hits Bunny Hopper along the sideline for a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
14 receptions so far for Bunny Hopper. So she's turned into a big part of this game for Texas A&M so far.
Allen dropping back yet again. Looking. Dumps it off in the flat. Can't make that man miss. Brian Cox with a gain of 7 on the play.
And again, this kind of worked for Texas A&M where they didn't really have the run game going, so they're trying these short little pass plays, and this is doing a nice job setting up a shot perhaps.
Allen with a nice 1st down completion there, just picking and pecking their way down the field.
Yeah, Brian Picklington Jr., a nice big body to throw the ball to.
Going to come out 2 wide receivers right, pistol formation, drops straight back, looking, hits his man over on the right-hand side, gain of 8 on the play by James Hunter. Although they need to score quick, this efficient offense is working for them.
It is, and it's kind of how you help build a tempo. So let's see if this drive can be kind of a momentum maker for Texas A&M.
Allen drops back again, over the middle, picked off on the play. Makes a man miss. Allen gets blocked. He's to the house. 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, just a killer right there.
Oh, big penalty on the play. We've got a clipping against Trey Hawkins. They're going to bring this one back.
Well, I think that's a big break there for Texas A&M.
With that, LSU's ball, 1st and 10 on their own 35 instead of the touchdown on the interception. King hits his man in the flat, cuts it upfield, gain of 16 on the play by Markel Lewis.
Texas A&M just not able to get it together. You see how frustrated Brady Boutwell was.
So how quick does how quick can LSU come back and make up these 7 points that they lost, or can Texas A&M hold them here and get the ball back?
Texas A&M would do wise to get a hold here, but I don't know if they can.
Tied in motion. Fake handoff, read option. King gonna gain 4 yards on that one.
Easton Spence not fooled on that.
Easton Spence quietly having a nice night with 8 tackles. Gonna run that offset pistol, going into the pistol with the shift. Handoff on the play. Nice fight there by Christopher Jones, just short of a first down, but gained 6.
83 yards on 13 rushes for Christopher Jones. That's a decent night.
I'm sure he has no complaints in the outcome right now. Offset pistol formation. Again, H-back in motion. King hands off. Jones fighting for the first, but gets bottled up on that one. Loss of 1. Dior Banks the 4th with the tackle for loss.
Well, here that was the big play that Texas A&M needed. Unfortunately, it just comes much, much too late.
Is this the first punt of the night by LSU?
I believe it is, yes.
And it's a nice one. Corner coffin that.
Anthony Stover wanted LSU to go for it.
1st and 10 from their own 8. Pistol formation. Grigley lined up behind Allen. Allen drops back, throws it out into the flat. Gain of 2 yards. Nobody was fooled on that one.
No, but again, this has been what's produced momentum for Texas A&M, so not an awful idea.
2 wide receivers left, 2 wide receivers right. Pistol formation again. Allen drops back. Looking time. Throws it away. Couldn't find anybody open downfield.
I mean, I don't understand why they won't run the ball here. I don't know.
1 of 8 on 3rd down. Do you think they run a draw on this pistol formation? No, Allen drops back, looking, throws it over the middle, finds his man. Nice play to James Hunter, gain of 33.
A nice little showing of life in Texas A&M's offense. Another little shot. He was pretty wide open, though.
It was a little bit of a busted coverage there, but they were able to rally back and make a nice play to make the stop. So we have 1st and 10, ball on their own 44. Allen with backs to either side of him. Drops back, looking over the middle again. Davis Jr. takes the hit, but hangs onto the ball for a gain of 4.
That's a big-time play when you're willing to take a hit like that and still make the catch.
Tyler Rogowski with a nice blow-up on that one.
7th one of the night for him. Take over the night.
So we're going to line up again, pistol formation. Making an adjustment at the line. Allen drops back, looking, drops it off into the flat. Gain of 10 by Taylor Stewart. Another first down, Texas A&M. Pistol formation, to the left, 2 to the right. Allen drops back. Looking to the right-hand side. Brady Boutwell with a nice catch for a 14-yard gain and another Texas A&M first down.
Yeah, Texas A&M doing a good job picking up first downs here.
Going to go shotgun formation. Allen going to drop back, survey the field, drops it off into the flat. Gain of 7 by Eugene Pearson.
LSU doing a good job not letting Texas A&M take deep shots here.
Yeah, they're slowing down the pace and allowing A&M to drive on them, but not so much. They just don't want to give up the quick scores. I think they're okay giving up a score at this moment, just not quick. And yet another pass for a first down, this time to Eugene Pearson, gain of 6.
Well, I'd agree with that statement you just made. And I see Colby Wiersma is in here complaining about busted coverages. Cody, your team's up 62-20. I think that they can afford to give up a few.
Pistol formation, tight end went in motion. Allen dumps it off to Stewart, gain of 6 on the play. They're going to give him the catch.
It's a nice little confidence-building drive for Texas A&M. Take some momentum into next week.
kind of leery of those over the middle passes. That's been where Allen's made his few mistakes tonight.
Yeah, luckily, the last one ended up getting called back for the pick six, but you are right about that. Those have been costly mistakes.
I formation, shot to the end zone into double coverage, broken up on the play by Malik Woodbury.
That's just a terrible read, throwing it again into double coverage.
I had my hopes up there with I formation that they were going to run the ball. Under center, single back. Another busted up play, this time by Kobe Williams. Going to bring up 4th down, and they are going to kick the field goal.
I mean, you're going to get some points out of it, and you set some nice tempo, so you can't be too disappointed. But this large league is a morale buster, I think, for Texas A&M.
Kick is up and good. Makes it 23-62.
Are you seeing what Ice Trey's saying about the Wisconsin-Iowa game?
Wow, I haven't even looked.
82-0. Is that true?
So we're the closer game of the two.
I guess.
Nice. It's been a weird week, though, honestly, all the way through the whole league. It's been nothing but... Surprisingly, I thought there would be some great matches so far, but all of them have been pretty wide open games.
Yes, they have been. That's the great thing about the CFSL.
You never know. Maybe these doubleheader matchups, these last 2 nights, will be the ones that actually bring out the real close matchups.
Maybe.
Moses King going to hand off on the play to Jones. Jones lit up in the backfield. Loss of 4. Weston Wimberly on the stop.
Well, it's nice to see the defense for TAMU finally showing up here.
Got trips to the bottom of the screen. King in shotgun. King drops back, surveys the field, drops it off into the flat to Josh Knight. Gain of 3 on the play.
LSU starting to move backwards here. You don't want to see that.
3rd and 11. They're 4 of 8 on 4th downs. What do they have to dial up here? 2 receivers left, 2 right. King drops back, halfback screen on the play. Nobody is fooled on that one. Jones dropped for a loss of 1.
Well, I think if you're Texas A&M, you should just be glad that this quarter is ending, because this has been one of the longest quarters ever, I think.
4th and 11. Are they going to get the punt off before we start the 4th quarter is the only question, and no, they are not. So it's 62-23 heading into the 4th with LSU on top. Don't miss out on the conclusion. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. From the 30-yard line, they're going to punt it away to Texas A&M. Fielded at the 30-yard line. Makes a man miss. Gets off to the right. Makes a second miss. Decent little return there for Denton Jackson of 12 yards. First and 10 from the 43 for Texas A&M. Let's see what they can do here to start off the 4th quarter. Tight end goes in motion to the right-hand side. Allen drops back, looking. Off to the right, complete on the play to Bunny Hopper, gain of 13, 1st down. Texas
she's been your most reliable player on offense so far, so why not look for her?
58 plays, 50 of them passes. Shotgun formation, tied in motion again. Allen drops straight back again, looks off into the flat. Pilkington with a nice little play there for a gain of 6, going to bring up 2nd and 4.
Again, Pilkington, a nice big body to throw it to, and you don't have anybody else to.
Allen up over 400 yards passing tonight now. Shotgun formation, trips to the right, back offset to the left of him, drops back, looking across the middle. Nice grab on the play there by Davis, not quite enough to break the 1st down marker, though.
You think now's the time for a run?
I don't know. Maybe double type formation. Drops back to pass. Oh, Allen is going to run it. And wow, what a hit. 4-yard gain and a first down, but he paid the price.
Well, I mean, that's what his body is for, to make a big play like that.
George Smith with the light up on the end of that one. Pistol formation. Allen looking. Hits his man. Gain of 7. Pilkington tried to fight that one off, but couldn't get anywhere.
Yeah, he tried to break it and try and take it to the house there, but just wasn't able to do that.
2nd down and 3 from the 23-yard line. Gonna line up under center. Tied in motion. Allen drops back. Looking. Takes a shot to the right. Intercepted on the play. That is Stover with the interception. The 4th interception of the night by Terrell Allen.
And you know, Allen has had a productive night tonight. I make no mistake about that, but he's just made some very bad decisions at very bad times, and it hasn't helped his team out at all.
Well, let's see what LSU does here. They're going to go for the kill shot or run the ball. They're going to drop back and pass it. Over the middle, nice completion there to Brexa, game of 16.
I mean, why not? You've done it all night. There's no reason to believe you can, no reason to stop. You've got your home crowd excited. Keep that up.
All right, from the 30-yard line, LSU going to line up. Shotgun formation, trips to the right, Jones to the right of King. Handoff to Jones up the middle. Big hole. Gain of 10 on the play and a first down for the Tigers.
Well, I Troy wanted to see them run it, so hopefully you're happy I start.
1st and 10 from the 40 here. Moses King in shotgun. Takes the handoff, drops back, looks off into the flat, completes it to his man, makes a man miss, makes a second miss, dives out of bounds after a gain of 15, Josh Knight.
Yeah, I mean, again, there's just these busted coverages for A&M, and it's just not a good night for them.
Clock keeps on ticking away here. We have just about 6.5 left to play on this one. King in shotgun. Jones off to the right of him. Bubble screen. Ooh, we've got a flag on the play. Is the dreaded clipping call.
It is.
Nicholas Williams called with the clip. We're going to bring up a 1st and 25 for LSU.
Nicholas Williams is getting a little dirty there, getting a little cocky with this big lead late in the game.
You hate to see it. 2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right, shotgun. King drops back, looks out into the flat, hits his man Josh Knight, 11 yards on the play, going to bring up a 2nd and 14.
Josh Knight doing some bailing out there on offense.
Shotgun formation, 2 left, 2 right. King drops back yet again. Hits his man on a quick slant over the middle. Almost gets the first down. Brexa, gain of 13, going to bring up a 3rd and 1.
He's close to a 200-yard marker. There's still plenty of time for him to make it.
All it takes is one more pass for him. We've got 2 wide receivers to the bottom. 1 tied in the formation. Slot goes in motion. Handoff on the play to Jones. Makes a spin move. Makes a man miss. Can't get past that tackle, though. No gain on the play. I thought he broke the line.
Now, it doesn't matter. They're going to go for it here anyway, and why not?
The famous read option. There it is. King going to keep it. Picks up 5 and a first down for the Tigers.
It's pretty sad when you can't even get a stop on a 4th down in a situation like that. I don't know if A&M just gave up on this game or what.
Shifts to the top of the screen. King takes the snap. Read option again. This time another. Nope. Gain of 6 on this one. So which one breaks 100 yards rushing first? Is your money on King or is it on Jones?
I'd say King. It looks like he's ran the ball the most tonight.
King going to keep it again. There he goes. Nice little run on that one. Gain of 12.
Getting a little bit closer, 86 yards. Weston Wimberly.
Inside the red zone for the 9th time tonight. Handoff on this one to Jones. Trucks a man. Stiff arms another. Finally brought down after a gain of 9.
Christopher Jones just having fun with that TAMU defense.
2nd down and 1 from the 5-yard line. Handoff again to Jones. Loss of 1 on the play, going to bring up a 3rd down.
Cody Lawrence with his 8th tackle, 4th for loss.
Third down and 2. We're going to go 2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right. Jones offset. That isn't Jones, though, is it? Give on the play for a gain of 1 to Nego.
I believe that's the first time we've called Nego this evening.
And they're going to go for the field goal here with a 4th and 1 from the 4-yard line. And with the kick, the score is now 65-23. LSU over Texas A&M. 3:36 to go in the game.
And a modest end to that drive for LSU. They could have punched it into the end zone and made this score a lot worse.
Grigley with a return of 30 yards on that one. So out comes Texas A&M. At this point in the game, all you're doing is playing for a heart. So let's see what we can do here. Pistol formation. Allen going to drop back. Looking. Deep shot down the right-hand side. Broken up on the play by Maverick LeBlanc.
Yeah, what are you going to do here on offense if you're Texas A&M? Because you haven't done much so far.
Pistol formation. Allen dumps it off over the middle. Bunny Hopper on a gain of 6 on the play. Nope, my bad. Taylor Stewart.
Stewart with 150 yards tonight. Great night for him.
Pistol formation again. 3rd down and 4. Allen drops back. Looking. Deep shot down the left-hand side. Nice grab on the play. This time it is Bunny Hopper. Gain of 37.
She's almost got 100 yards herself tonight. She's clearly not giving up on this game. She's done her best to stay in and make her impact, and a great way to take some momentum into next week.
I agree. Building blocks, that's all you can hope for at this point. Got trips to the right, tied in on the left. Allen in shotgun, drops back, looks, dumps it off over the middle. Gain of 8 on the play to Edward Watson, brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice to see Texas A&M getting into some players that haven't been called so far tonight.
Pistol formation again. Allen drops back again, looking, dumps it over the middle again. Taylor Stewart, gain of 5 on the play. 1st and 10, Aggies.
I think it would be nice for Texas A&M if they could get a touchdown here. That's been a great drive. They deserve to get a touchdown.
Their 4th trip into the red zone, looking for their 3rd touchdown. Hits his man in the flat, gets it down to about the 5-yard line. James Hunter.
And if you're Texas A&M, you want to take as much time as you possibly can off the clock here and not give LSU a chance to put it in the end zone again.
Under center, could we see a run? No, he drops back, looking, hits his running back out of the backfield, broken up on the play. Third down and 4, trips to the right. Allen drops back, halfback screen. Blocking wasn't set up well on that one. Brian Cox going to lose 1 on the play.
LSU is going to do their best to not allow Texas A&M to get into the end zone again.
Do you take the field goal here just to get some points on the board?
I don't know why. Just see if you can get into the end zone. If you can't, it's like a long punt.
Trips to the right. Allen and pistol. Drops back. Hits his man. Pilkington almost fights his way into the end zone. Going to bring up a 1st and goal.
And that's one of those, why didn't you do this earlier type of things. If you did this earlier, and would have continued to hit on him, you might be in this a little bit better.
First and goal from the 1. Allen drops back and just chunks it into the student section.
Well, he was on his way to getting sacked there, so that's a smart play.
Second and goal, 1 yard line, double tight, I formation. Handoff on the play. Andrew Grigley, 1 yard touchdown.
And it's been a tough game for Andrew this evening, so a nice ending for him. But definitely disappointed with what the result of this game is going to be.
With the extra point, Texas A&M now has 30 points, going to bring up a 60, going to make a 65-30 LSU over Texas A&M. 1:16 to go in the fourth quarter, and on comes the onside kick.
Well, I mean, why not? You weren't going to recover it, but I guess I can understand the logic there.
Maybe they're just practicing for the close game when they really do need it. They're just working on special teams. A minute 14 left. LSU surely at this point in the game is just going to drain this clock out. H-back in motion, give to Jones, fighting his way for a gain of 7 yards. That puts him over the 100-yard mark for the day.
And I agree with Tyler here. Let's try to get both these guys 100 yards rushing here. We've still got some time to do it in.
One last chance. Will King keep it? Nope. Give on the play again to Jones. Gain of 3, going to bring up first down, and that should do it.
I mean, you've got to be elated if you're LSU. This is going to be a hope-restoring game for them.
Well, thank you for joining us. LSU victorious here to bring their mark to 1-2 on the season. Thank you to our executive producer, Mike Peters, and my broadcast partner, Greg Cooksey, for tonight's action. And on behalf of our broadcast crew, I'm Dustin Hall, and you've been watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. We'll see you back here at 9:05 as Oklahoma State hosts Nebraska.